The show you are about to listen to is intended for mature audience only. There will be things said that may not be appropriate for younger audience and may offend you. We at Whatever Talk would like to apologize in advance, but really, get over it.
CZESC, dough, folks. I am not even about to try to even pronounce that.
Sound like you saying your ABC.
Out of order, man. Out of order.
Sounds slow. Like, nah, he don't know.
He knows C, the letter Z, and the letter E, and the letter S, and that's it. Because he says C again.
Right. He said that must be his favorite letter.
We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind. Don't be shy. This is your time to shine.
I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and I don't have my computer with me. It just crashed to try to figure out how to pronounce that Polish word.
Oh, it's Polish?
It's Polish.
Okay.
I'll spell it again one more time.
Like the sausage.
Like the sausage. Like the Polish.
No black people eat some Polish sausage.
Oh yeah, pork, beef,
want to eat Polish sausage?
You know what I ain't gonna say what we don't like. What I don't like that much is those brats.
You don't like the brats?
Nah, I can't.
The bratwurst?
I'll get down with them if somebody.
You don't remember that commercial?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm laughing so hard. But let me just get started. Well, let me spell it again. Then we gonna get started for real. That's right. Really serious. Because I said it 3 times. No.
I mean, it's for real. Man.
I mean, it's for real on the serious tip. When you get that third for real.
Said, wait a minute, he ain't say it a third time, did he? Nigga be serious. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Did he say it 3 times?
Hold on. That means it's about to go down. But that is again in Polish how to say hello. CZESC. Welcome to Whatever Talk, the show where we talk about whatever we seem to be talking about at the time. I'm your host, Donnie. I do have my man's Kevin.
What's happening, people?
Looking pretty good, man. You got to powder your forehead though. The right side of it, the light shine.
The light shine. If I do this, then you can see. Yeah. But if not, then it look like I got a little Farrakhan thing going on. See, look like I do this. Look here.
You do it without licking your hand too.
Right.
Or it's friction.
Right.
Friction. Oh man. Oh man. But you been good though, man.
Oh yeah, I've been good, bro. How you?
Oh man, I'm good, man. As of right now, with this recording, 30 minutes ago, freaking computer crashed on me. So we not on the computer. We don't have all that live stuff like we newly been doing recently. Oh yeah, it's all good, man. The show must continue, go on, and all that stuff they say in showbiz.
Right.
Plus, I've been on tour, man. I've been doing some Rebel Jesus touring.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like as LL, because you look,
Oh, get the can go on today.
You looking like Cool James, man.
Cool, yeah, Cool
James Todd, man. I want a girl with extensions in her hair. Bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair.
Gotta lick my lips too.
Exactly, right. I remember when we was in around the time we was in like the 8th grade. I remember this dude I used to hang with in 8th grade, and he was like, "Hey, LL got this new one, man, called Girl from Around the Way or something." I'm like, "Around the Way, girl?" I'm like, bro, that came out when we was little, nigga.
LL got this new one.
That nigga said LL got this cold one, nigga. Like, nigga, that's on the same album as Mama Said Knock You Out. I said, you know that one, don't you?
Oh man, that's 4 albums ago. We're talking about some new ones.
You know what I'm saying? God damn. Nigga on his 13th.
The A and B side from back in the day.
Shout out to the boy K. Ron, though. You know, K. Ron. That was K. Ron. He was about 7 feet tall in the 8th grade.
He already grown.
And yo, that nigga used to love some bone. Boy, that nigga was just like us.
But he already down with me then.
Some bone, nigga.
He already down with me because I still love me some bone. In fact, speaking of bone, I was banging it with the little man on the way to the dentist. Had to let him know all these cats that can't do it right now, that's where they trying to get it from.
Got it from there. They got it from Bone.
Everybody right now in the rap game got it from Bone. Trying to replicate what they can't.
Migos, all that. You know
my goodness, freaking! You know what?
I don't want to get you upset.
No, you're not getting me upset. You're not getting me upset. But going on the Migos, okay. Every era has that group that somewhat, well, I ain't gonna say somewhat, that innovates the game. Take it to, I ain't gonna say take it to another. I ain't gonna see. In this case, I'm not gonna say take it to another level.
We ain't say higher. We ain't say higher.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, another level. Be over there. You're right. You're right, because they most definitely going to the side.
You know what I'm saying?
Another level.
You laughing. You on the left.
You left.
Your level is on the left.
Exactly. All of them to the left. Right. Everybody in the game right now. But
another level, not higher.
So that being said, yes, I will say that, yes. The Migos, they came out, they innovated the game to another level. But everybody is doing the exact same thing. Like, everybody, nobody real. It's like maybe 5. They got their own style now.
So basically, they did change the game a little bit.
They changed the game.
They got everybody wanting to rap like them.
Yes. So that's innovative.
They came. That's innovative. Yep. So it started with Wayne first. Everybody wanted to be Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Wayne.
Everybody wanted to be Wayne.
But
even Drake. Even when Drake came in, he was rapping like Wayne. Go back to his early stuff. He sounded like he from down south.
When it comes to the fast rapping and keeping the momentum of the fast rap. Yeah. Like, if you're gonna do it, nigga.
Right.
Like, they come in and you're stuttering. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you want to say something, but you're stuttering with it.
Right. So but you know what? That's what they used to say about, you know how they used to talk about Bone and say, man, I don't know what they saying. I don't even know what they talking about. Because you ain't listening.
Right. You can't understand them. Rapping them is totally different from actually hearing what they saying.
Right. But if you listen, you can hear what they saying, though.
Yeah. You just listen. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying keeping the momentum. What I mean by keeping the momentum, don't do that stutter thing. Now, I just got finished doing it with the Migos brought into the game, and now everybody doing this.
You mean like a spray and stop? Spray
and
stop.
Spraying, and they're not even spraying. They're not even spraying. They just
like
that's not even spraying. They saying 2 words, but chopping up the syllables of the word and calling that fast rapping.
They add extra syllable. Seminar-close.
There we go. That's exactly seminar-close. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They add an extra syllable to give the illusion that they're actually rapping fast. Right. But what I mean by keeping the see, they got me talking like them now. What I mean by keeping the momentum, just going through.
But see, I get what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I get what they doing. They trying to be different. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be different with it instead of sounding exact. Because if they went straight through with it, then we'd really be roasting them like, y'all niggas trying to sound too much like Bone. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say you trying to sound too much like Bone because of this one thing that Bone got that still no one has quite replicated, in my opinion, is first harmonizing with,
in the name.
Also with the flow momentum, they sing / harmonize at the same exact time as they're rapping. Like, they're doing it simultaneously, unlike the Drakes and the Migos and stuff, and so on and so on. Drake is a great example of it. Drake come in with the whole, I'm Drake, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and I'm doing those. And I'm doing that and those. And I'm like, no, that's not the same thing. You can't just rap and then stop and then go to singing.
Right.
That's not the same thing.
Right.
You gotta do all that together.
Some people would disagree though. Some people would disagree. You know, some people probably don't want to hear a whole song of Drake singing. I know I don't.
I don't care about none of Drake singing.
Right.
None of Drake singing.
I got my eyes on you.
None of Drake singing. Man, Drake, just get to the rap, man. Because we asking that you pass with the rap, even though you
and he dope with the rap. You know what I'm saying? But with Drake singing, I don't want to hear him singing, bro. I don't want to hear him sing.
Drake is dope.
When he starts singing, I look around like, what?
Yeah.
Turn that down, bro. You turn this down. Right.
Somebody hear me listen to this.
You know what I'm saying? I can't have that. Let me turn that down, bro.
So, but you know that's all. Again, Migos, hey, do your thing. You are the innovators of what's happening now. So this is your thing. This is your thing. I give it to the Migos on that. But again, y'all not all that to me.
nah, they not all that. No, they not all that.
That's all. No. That's all to me. I ain't saying you whack. Just saying you're not all that.
But I'm pretty sure, you know,
Nickelodeon
kids out there that feel about them how we felt about Bone. Nigga, Bone was everything to us. Nigga, we was like, yo, these niggas.
You're right.
So
You're
I'm pretty sure
You're
some
right.
kids out there like, nigga, what? Nigga, Migos? Wait, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They probably thinking they the greatest.
Of course. But to the kids today is like how the Migos is the key. To the kids today, I'm sorry. To the kids today, the Migos is what Bone is.
And then the kids today. Listen to what I just say.
Bone would have made that just
sound
so smooth. They sound like rereads every time they do that, man.
Right, it sound like they like
all this. Of them. Exactly. It sound like the reread game. Everybody who raps like that sound like the Riri game, man.
The Regos, man.
the retardos, the retardos. Yes, they all. But you're right. To the kids today, that's their Bone as far as
Bone, bro. Because you know our parents was talking a lot of mess about Bone, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What? Like, I don't know.
I can't understand what them niggas talking about. You know what I'm saying?
That's why, because it ain't meant for you. You ain't born with the bone inside you. That's why.
Right. You ain't born with the bone.
You can't wake up one day and say you a bone. That just gotta run through your blood.
Bomb shit.
You gotta, exactly. You gotta run through your blood, man.
That ain't no chump shit.
Let's move on from this, man, because these rappers now, man, they suck. Man, no lie. I think it was yesterday morning, the Breakfast Club was doing their mix at the time. DJ Envy doing his mix at the time. And man,
let's go. You know how you be.
Let's go. You sound just like how light skin sound.
Let's go. That motherfucker like, sit your ass down, boy.
Oh man, he lighter than me.
That nigga lighter than you, man.
And I'm light.
Right.
I'm light. He light in between of light and albino.
Nigga, right, yeah. That nigga damn near albino.
But he playing his mix on the thing, and no lie. You know how they play like a verse and a hook on mixes that they be playing on the radio? No lie. He switched it up. I stayed on. Something told me to stay on. I'm curious. Let me just hear what they talking about. Maybe I can get some more stupid lyrics out of this. Bruh, he switched to like 5 to 8 different artists. I couldn't tell them apart. Every last one of them sounded the exact same. I'm like, who we playing now? I can tell this is a girl because it's a girl voice. Or maybe his voice is just that light. At least I know that. But they all sound the exact same way.
There's a lot of light voices out now.
Oh,
there's a lot of light voices out now.
Man, nobody cared to sound like themselves, man. Nobody cared to sound like themselves.
I remember the only light voice out was Busy, nigga.
Busy, and then soon after, Wild Style.
Wild Style?
Wild Style. Oh, ain't that his name from Crucial Conflict?
Oh, is that his name, Wild Style? I think so.
I thought his name was Wild Style. Well, if not, I gotta change the lyrics into one of my.
With by my side. Yeah.
Yeah, Wild Style. Yep.
Let it ride. Yeah, but it was that dark skin. It was a dark skinned one.
Oh yeah,
that nigga's voice was lighter than Wild Style though.
Yeah, you know what he was feeling hate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, he the last. Oh no, he the last one. He the last one. No, I know you talking about.
His voice was lighter than.
So basically, Crucial Conflict was a bunch of light voice cast except for the one
light
guy.
Voice. Except
the white.
He not. Nigga sound like Uncle Bob or something. Hey, that was low key. That was my dude right there.
Oh yeah, I like him. I dig him. He was, because he was different. I love different, man. I love different.
Oh, then I'm hit up, can get up. My eyes all red.
My head is spinning.
Spinning. Took another pool, better Red Bull, and the goofies can't stop grinning. He was dope. That reminded me of Herman, nigga.
Yeah.
That reminded me of Herman. What up,
Herman? Man, I'm about to try to get in contact with him. I got to find him.
You know that nigga Herman was jitting, nigga. That nigga.
I know. That's iconic for Herman, man. Iconic. If I ever find Herman, that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm gonna greet him from now on. I'm like, what up, though? Every time I see him, that's gonna be his greeting. Whenever I find him.
I hollered at him about a couple of years, probably like 2 years ago now.
Sweet, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But let's move on, man. Let's move on. I have mentioned that I've been on tour, making fun, just being on tour, but I have been hitting open mic there. And man, I gotta say, man, it feels good. I stand out from everybody because not only is my stuff is more on the religious side, but what I'm saying about the religion, they're like, whoa.
Right, it's going the other way.
Oh, most definitely going the other way for most of the crowd. But at the same time,
it's going the other way from, like, if somebody was going to get up there doing religion, it'd be just regular religion stuff. Like yours is like the other is different. You know what I'm saying?
It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Hold on, what did he say?
I'm not bashing the religion per se. It's just I'm basically, again, in a nutshell, Rebel Jesus is my beliefs on Christianity and what we've been told about the religion. That's it in a nutshell. My first night, of course, my first time doing anything in front of people, choked twice. After that second choke, it flowed out like I didn't even choke to begin with, so that felt cool. So I wanted to do the whole side A of my joint. That's how good I felt afterward. But
all right, this the ninth one right here.
Put on a mini concert. Lakira recorded. She was saying that the cat behind her was like, "What? This nigga saying that?" I can't believe this nigga just saying what he's saying. Like, yeah, but it's dope.
Niggas looking up like,
oh shit. We about to get struck.
Hope we don't get
this
struck
place.
now.
Exactly. This is Babylon up in this mud now. We was leaving out. Two cats said, man, that was some dope stuff. And that was me out there telling you to come on, you can do it, you can do it. I was like, oh, that's cool. One of the other cats was like, man, that was some cool stuff, man. You did good. And a lot of the stuff you were saying, half of them cats and they don't even know what you're talking about. I took that as you heard something.
Oh yeah, he definitely, for him to say that, that means he heard something in there.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's dope. But then my second time around, the host of the show said, man, your lyrics is dope, man. Like this, for you to come up here and do it your second time and come out here the way you're doing it takes a lot of heart to do this, for one. And also the way that the word play, man, your words. I was like, thank you, man. That's all. That's the dopest thing right there. Cause that's really what I'm doing it for. I ain't got no instrumental on purpose.
Right.
Later on, the instrumentals will come on, hopefully later on.
Right.
But right now, I just want you to hear what it is I got to say. I take pride in my wordplay.
That's what's up, bro.
But let's move on to the Corona Code. If I was Juvenile, depending on the pay, I would have
Then
did
I'm
the same thing. Manny, yes, you are the closer to the Manny in the group because you do the beats and all this stuff. But if I was, is it me, or does Manny look like Raphael if Raphael was a human?
Oh, the turtle, the Ninja Turtle.
Yes.
Back that thing up, little one, no way to the zipper. Yeah, that nigga.
I don't know. He always resembled Raphael to me,
He
man.
do, especially when he crack a little smirk. Yeah, that nigga look like a Ninja Turtle, man.
but continuing, I can't even speak today. Continuing, if I was juvenile, depending on the pay, I most likely would have did the same thing.
So you would have sold your soul too. Okay. Nah, because
okay.
let me. A
Well,
lot of people don't understand what selling your soul is.
You're right. That's most definitely selling out.
Selling your soul is when you do something that the normal you really wouldn't do it.
But right.
When them niggas put that check in front of you, you be like,
you're right.
That's selling your soul.
You're right. Because I wouldn't have did. Now that I think about it, you're right, player. You're right, Chief.
You would have sold your soul. Like,
now that I think about it, that is selling your soul. And no, I wouldn't. Just because of my beliefs on the thing.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm trying to think about my beliefs about the vaccine. It's not necessarily bashing anybody who does care about vaccinations. It's just my beliefs on vaccinations. That's all. But I don't care. I only get them
one time. So what? That's what he talking about, right?
Somebody paid this man Juvenile to come out with vax that thing up. If you want to have some loving, vax that thing up. Basically, get vaccinated before you have sex. Do it the safe way. It ain't about condoms no more. It's about getting that shot.
I ain't even reading into it that much. Like I just saw like a little bit of it, and I was like, all right, I'm gone.
Yeah, for the
Manny coming back that thing up, little one. I was like, nah, he got Manny in it too.
See, but he didn't say back it up. He said vax that thing up. VAX. Vax that thing up. And basically it's about internet dating or
vax that thing up, little one.
Yeah, dating in the this Rona pandemic. Because Rona,
I thought the name of the company was called Vax or something.
It probably is. It was a while ago when I read this. We coming off of like what 2 weeks hiatus.
Right.
I know it got something to do with dating in the pandemic. It
got something to do with dating.
Yeah, and getting some too.
Right. from the person get vaccinated.
Exactly, because they don't know, but for some reason they believe that the Rona can be sexually transmitted as well.
Wow.
You got that Vonage. You got that Conade. That's what my bad. The Conades. You got that Copies. You got Copies. Kobe. You got Co-Media.
Right. Co-Media.
Co-Media. Cofilis.
Right.
So you're getting all kinds of things. Okay. Don't forget hepatitis Co. You say the whole thing with that one. Hepatitis Co.
Hepatitis Co.
But yeah, man, I was like, that was just hilarious to me. So I just had to just mention it. But here's the real thing about in the main news in the coronicals today is vaccinated people are mad because unvaccinated people is killing them. But you show it ain't just the vaccine killing you because you're supposed to be protected from us.
That's the whole point of the vaccine, right?
That's the main purpose of the vaccine. The main purpose of the vaccine. But according to them, nah. The purpose of the vaccine is to keep you from dying if you do get the Rona, because you still can get the Rona even when you do get vaccinated. Also, you can still pass the Rona even if you do get vaccinated. Also, apparently, can still die if you get the Rona vaccinated.
What's the point of getting it?
Exactly. And you know what's probably killing them? The fact that Corona is not in the vaccine. That's probably what's killing them.
Because that's what a vaccine is supposed to be.
According to what they taught us.
Supposed to be an actual virus in it that you're trying to combat.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. According to what they taught us in school, that's what the vaccine is.
Right.
So they mad at us because they still getting sick.
So they basically, in other words, they mad because they went and got the vaccine.
Exactly. And now, not only are they the ones who surviving with altered DNA now, they're scared because the ones with altered DNA is still dying. So they mad at us because we living our best lives still.
And they walking around feeling sick.
Exactly. They the ones walking around coughing. The vaccinated was the ones walking around coughing. Look at the shakes, got the alleys out of nowhere.
Damn.
Ain't you vaccinated?
Huh?
You must have been vaccinated.
Damn, get away from me, man.
That sounds like that vaccination cough.
Right. Y'all come over here.
See, y'all let Juvenile get in y'all head, man. Y'all messed that thing up, and now you still got corona AIDS.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, people, society, man. Look, I'm just gonna say this. I'm not just gonna say this. Again, corona is still part of the show. I mean, the coronicals is still part of the show, so I'm not just gonna say this. Thank you. I'm good now because I got what Rona was in me out of.
Oh yeah.
I'm good now. See, that's all you got to do. You ain't got to get vaccinated. Just sneeze a few times. You good. Get all that Rona out of you.
Get that about you.
Now people are afraid, and government is alluding to another shutdown, and they blaming it on unvaccinated people. But again, just say you're looking for an excuse. That's all. Just say that. But you can't say that because that's too real for the public. You have to lie to the public because, or not lie. Well, yeah, lie, but you have to put this veil over the public because if you say things too real, society will flip the heck out and blame us for you dying.
Exactly.
So, man, yeah. Oh my goodness. Again, get the vaccine if you want. I cannot care less than what I'm already caring right now if you do or don't get it. I can't go any lower because if I go any lower, I'll burn myself with the core of the earth. I don't care if you get the vaccine or not. It just, again, you're not harming. This is what they keep saying. This is what I wanted to say about that vaccine. Is that they keep shouting out, especially in the news and the government as well, and everybody else who blindly follow the government is like, but you don't love your loved ones. You're not looking out for other people. You're not blah, blah, blah for other people getting the vaccine. Look, in my opinion, getting vaccinated is a selfish thing to do. In my opinion, if you're going to use that excuse, get vaccinated for other people, save other people. If you're going to use that excuse, that is a very selfish reason because the vaccination only protects you from death. Not everybody else around you, which is what you're doing it for. Everybody else around you still gonna get it and die. So you're only protecting yourself.
But can they get it from you though?
But that's what I'm saying. Here I go. I'm gonna lead up to that. Because according to them, the vaccine is not going to prevent you from getting the virus, which is, they have said that. It just pretty much keep you from dying, hospitalized, if you do get the virus. You can still catch it and pass it on with the vaccine. Therefore, you're not protecting your loved one because your loved one's going to get it and die from you, and you got it. You got vaccinated, but they can still catch it from you and they're going to die. But you got it because of them. Oh my God, boy. I tell you. Ooh, Cal. Cal, do you hear the stupidity in that?
This is retardation.
Cal, do you hear the hurting in that? Do you hear the godly persuasion in that, man?
For real.
Do you? I mean, getting vaccinated is not for you. It's to protect your loved ones. But you can still get it and pass it to your loved ones who don't believe in the vaccination. And what are you doing to them? You're killing them. Because you love them. Because you got vaccinated to protect them.
Right.
But the only one protected is you. You get it, you live because you vaccinated. You get it and pass it along to your loved ones. They die because you vaccinated. You protecting them very well.
Right. Right.
That's a great point. I don't want your love and protection if that's the case then.
Right.
I was doing just fine before you got involved with this vaccine.
Exactly. Yo, that's crazy.
Oh man, crazy to the max, man. Again, this world, again, branching out beyond America, because America ain't the only one stupid. We just doing the whatever talk version of stupid. Yeah, right. I was about to say we doing the whatever talk version of stupid, just putting it out in the public so people can see it.
Right.
Oh my goodness, man. People got to people just got to listen and read, man. Just really listen to what they're saying. You have to not only do you have to listen to what they're saying, because listening is a skill. It is a skill. That's what I believe. Listen to the words that they choose to use versus any other word. You get what I'm saying? Okay, that sounded cool up until when you said they. The word they just flipped that whole entire statement around. You know what I'm saying? You just wording on the back of that bottle here that I'm using, right here, back of the bottle, or anything, ingredients and all that stuff. What do you see? Foreign words. They're using the scientific term versus telling you straightforward what it is. If they tell you straightforward what it is, they're going to say, well, the burger in this burger is not burger. The scientific term is blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, man, it's just hilarious, man, to me.
It is, though.
We get doped by just choosing to hear what we want to hear versus actually listening and hearing what they're saying. But in saying that being said, is that we choose to listen to what we want to hear out of what's being said. And we still, not only do we still get that wrong, we still want to be informed. Like, well, you're not listening, but you want to be informed. You're not listening.
Yep.
You're not even taking your time out to listen. You just want to be informed.
Mm-hmm. You ain't listening, hearing it.
Yeah, you just hearing stuff come out of somebody's mouth. Mm-hmm. You're not listening, but you want that information, though. You want that information.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I tell you, we are something else, I tell you.
Real. I agree.
Moving on to the star of whatever talk, stupidity.
Right.
Oh, man, okay. The head of Instagram was on the Breakfast Club, and they asked one of the dumbest questions about, well, to me, the head or CEO of any social media, this is a stupid question to ask, in my opinion, is how can you stop fake news for being on your platform? Somebody asked Yee. Huh? Yee asked, Angela Yee. Oh, Yee asked the guy from the head of Instagram. How can you stop fake news? Yeah. How can you stop fake news? What's your policies behind people putting out you can't fake stop news? Fake news. Yeah, no. Thank you, man. That's a dumb question. Asking that question is like asking somebody, hey, how can you stop people from lying? You can't. They either gonna say what it is, and one or two things is gonna happen after they say what it is. Either you're gonna believe it or not believe it. Right. It's gonna remain that way forever. Exactly. You can't we'll never have a world just full of real news. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like having a world with no lies in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one lies. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make that's a stupid world where question. We just all tell the truth. She probably thought she was on to something, didn't she? Again, too. Hey, man, I had whole school. I thought you was different. You pretty and everything.
Right. Dang, Yee.
I thought pretty and brains go together.
Right.
In this new day and age.
Right. I guess it's just like back in the day then.
But it's kind of like there's no mechanism, at least I can't think of one right now, a mechanism that you can put in place to stop fake news, or in this case, stop people from lying. It's impossible.
Some people and some platforms put out fake news so that they can get more hits and all kind of stuff. It's all kind of like, you think people about to stop that? Like, come
exactly. 100% publicity. That's the whole purpose of some people's fake news.
And publicity is like one of the number one sellers. You think people about to stop publicizing things? Like, come on.
Exactly. First of all, yeah.
Love you though.
Stupid questions in my book, they are allowed to get asked. You probably don't know. You probably don't know for real. I didn't know for real you're a grown person and you don't know that if you cut grass, it's indefinitely going to be shorter. I didn't know that you didn't know that.
Exactly.
I didn't know that you didn't know that. But again, some people probably don't know that. So ask your question. It will get answered.
Right.
But you will get called out on it too. Right. If it's that stupid, you most definitely going to get called out.
But did she get called out though, other than right now though?
Nope. Because they went along with the question. That's another
thing I noticed when, like, on certain interviews and stuff, people never call people out.
People do not call people out, man. Why?
I don't know. Why? I don't know why they don't, bro.
We supposed to be boys, right, Cal? We boys, right, Cal? We supposed to be boys, right?
Exactly.
Dude, I'm going to say, nigga, that was stupid.
Right, like, people never, they never be like, see, I would have been like, hold on, Yee. Listen to what you just asked.
Hold on, Yee. Hold on, Yee.
Wait a minute now. Say it again.
This time, I know you asked it out loud, but this time, ask it out loud to yourself.
Right. Pose the question to you. How would you answer that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what? Thinking about what you said about that statement you just said, you remember, I think it was last week, or not last week, the last recording when we brought up the strawberry letter.
Oh, yeah.
I went back and listened to this junk, and I'm like, hey, nobody calling out Steve, and nobody calling out Miss Strawberry.
Nobody ever called out Steve.
Man, they worship that nigga, man, like Steve. Shut up.
They don't call out Shirley either. They don't call out Shirley. Now, sometimes Steve might call himself calling her out. He'd be like, I'm gonna tell you something different than Shirley told you. Shirley's was all right, but I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah, that's his way of calling her out.
That's his little way of calling her out, as if he is about to be A1 and on point.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When it's just a whole bunch of BS too, like BS part 2, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Part 2.
You know what I'm saying?
When I went back and listened to the show, to that portion, I'm like, they all think the exact same way. Like, none of them are real friends. Apparently, nobody is friends besides me and you, Kev.
Right.
Apparently, nobody friends, man. They just people that they know at work.
Just agreeing with each other.
Agreeing, like, man, it's okay to say, well, that's not cool to your friend.
Yeah,
it's okay to say that. In fact,
a
real friend prefers you to say that.
Exactly.
Like, why
that's
you got me walking?
Want and need.
Yeah, man, why you got me walking around saying this dumbness, Kev? Man, why you ain't say that junk was dumb as heck?
Exactly.
You got me thinking I'm on point with my junk.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like, man, I expect you to say that, man.
They don't be calling Steve out though, bro.
Yeah, they need to call Steve out, man. They need to.
He almost think he's a god when it comes to answering this stuff.
When it comes to any type of
relationship stuff or all that type of stuff. When it comes to that, all that, bro.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, again, I honestly, I don't. The only time I listen to their show is when my main show goes on commercial, and I flip the channel, and that's the only one on.
Right.
So that's the only time, and it's typically around the Strawberry Letter time, and that's like the only thing I really hear from Steve. From
so
the Steve Harvey show.
You don't be catching them pranks.
I used to when we was taking the kids to school because I had, yeah.
That's the highlight of the show right there. I mean, when I turn to that station. If his show was on, if I don't hear no prank going, then I turn.
Because
that's why I ain't heard the Strawberry Letter in a minute.
The show sucks to me. That's why. Getting back to the whole stupid question of asking somebody, is it a way to prevent you from lying? It's like asking God to make me a God in this particular moment.
Right. Exactly.
I guess. I don't know. I just threw that out there because I had nothing to say because of how stupid that was. So I thought I'd just say something just as stupid as good. But yeah, I like what you brought. Talking about, yeah, people do not call their friends out.
Yeah, for real.
Call their friends out, which needs to be said all the time.
Or people who they doing interviews with, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? And you know, that's the thing too. The only time I hear a call out on an interview is when the person they're interviewing is like a shady person. So they already like in the population of being hated already. Yeah. So we calling you out now and all this and that. Also, that person never be their friend either.
Right. Exactly. They already be wanting to come at their throats already.
Exactly. So, but you need to come at the freaking friend throat for a lot of the things.
Yep.
Shoot, it was something that was important. Oh yeah, that's what it was. You know what it was? It threw me. My man who was supposed to come on the show today as a guest. It would have flowed into some of the things he wanted to talk about. Question or a suggested topic from brother Mike. Okay. He called me. He was like, man, you need to talk about this on your show, man. This is around the time Lil Nas X was performing live. I forget what show and what stage it was on, but he ended up kissing or tonguing my man's down.
Oh, watch that crap, bro.
Yeah, but did you know what I'm talking about though? You heard about it? Okay.
He stay doing demonic stuff, man.
Oh man, it's cool. Hey, I wouldn't necessarily say tugging another guy down is demonic, nasty, but
well, some people would say it's demonic if they read the Bible and stuff.
Oh, of course.
Because they say gay acts produce demonic spirits. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say, but
so that's what I mean. Those people that believe that we'll call it demonic. So
So who did Cain and Abel do?
You said who?
Who? Yes. It was according at that time in the Bible, it was only 4 people alive on the earth: mom and dad, and Cain and Abel. Who the heck they do?
Who did they do?
Their sister. Well, Cain did his sister, I believe.
Cain was the dumb one of them, though.
True, and he gave birth to the stupidity of the world.
He was the one that did the wrong stuff.
Yeah, he gave birth to all this stupidity. Cain is the guide of stupidity in Christianity,
and that's why we got people sleeping with their sisters and stuff. Mainly down home people.
Exactly. But I do have the supposed story of Adam and Eve after they got booted unjustifiably out the Garden of Eden. And they did have a sister and another brother.
Cain and Abel did, or you mean
Adam and Eve had a daughter as well as Cain and Abel, and another son. Plus, of course, they begot others, but those are the ones that they mainly talk about for the most part. Mm-hmm. Or the 2 that they talk about for the most part.
Right.
Yeah, because a lot of people believe, again, plausible, again, I don't know, but a lot of people say that their other son, whose name is Seth, helped populate the earth after the flood. I don't see how, when it was only supposed to be Noah and his crew.
Right.
I guess Seth is a merman. I guess. I mean, what? Okay, only Africa flooded then? I mean, where else did Seth go when he knew that it was raining hard for X amount of days? Oh, we got to get out of here. I'm just saying. Because Adam and Eve didn't survive that, supposedly. Oh, we know they died of old age. I forgot. My bad. So take that portion out. Disregard that portion. Died of old age after nearly being 1,000 years old. Yeah.
But what was Mike saying though? About
going back to Mike was saying you got to talk about the whole Lil Nas kissing the man's down. Like, man, that's nasty. Like, they projecting that on our kids, and
that's what they're trying to do is gay agenda, bro. They trying to make our kids gay, bro.
I do feel that as well, but to a certain extent, I forget all what he said. I wish I could have him on to this one.
I believe it, bro. I believe that that's what they trying. It's just like the agenda that they use against our generation to make us all thugs and gangsters and killers.
Ooh, yes, because gangster rap, boy, after NWA, boy, niggas was niggas.
Niggas. For real, you know what I'm saying? All anybody wanted to do was smoke weed or hold up, nigga, what?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't even know how to shoot it. Just hold up, nigga.
Exactly, man. Everybody trying to avoid being Ricky.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, bro.
Oh,
like they tried to turn us into gangsters so we can put up the jails, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now they trying to make this generation gay.
And yes, I do feel that to a certain extent as well. Can't even really say that.
Using a lot of black dudes to do it. I don't see they don't be having Justin Bieber and all them doing it.
Yeah, you're right. I don't see too many Caucasian fun boys out there.
They trying to make the little black dudes gay, get AIDS, and die off.
That and to stop the population of black.
Die off. They want us locked up or dead.
I did say I'm on that to an extent, but I can't really say to an extent because of something else he said. Because I can't remember what he said, so I got to S out my extent portion of it.
We can definitely continue.
Yeah,
another time when you find out exactly what he was saying.
Yeah, or either have him on, but at the same time,
him on.
At the same time, I think this is what it was to the certain extent.
He wanted to come on too. He always saying,
"Oh man, you know everybody welcome to come on, whatever
talk."
I
tell him, I said, "You welcome to come on, bro."
But the extent portion in my head, if I could recall right, the things that he was saying had me on the level of that generational thought process of, he born back in the 70s.
Right, like 73.
Yeah, so
same year Shawnee was born. Yeah,
exactly. How that generational thought process growing up then and how people think now and all this stuff. So I got a lot of that.
A lot of people think of it as an old school way of thinking, but every younger generation thinks that about the generation above them.
Exactly.
Like, man, what are you talking about? Like,
that's
you know
the
what I'm
old
saying?
ways.
The old ways.
The old ways.
But I might as well have been born in 1970 because I'm thinking the same way.
Well, let's try to get both the brothers on.
Yeah.
Next time we record. He wasn't bashing gay, but at the same time, it was almost like
it's like shocking. Like what it is just shocking to people.
Yeah, it's to them, to the old ways of thinking. That's a shock to the freaking system. Right there. That's what it is. That's a better way. Exactly. I like that. That's a better way of saying it right now.
Now that's the whole reason why they trying to make it the norm for our kids. They look at our kids gonna see it like, oh, them niggas over there kissing. You know what I'm saying?
And and
that's
again,
how they trying to make it. For instance, our parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we didn't see people get robbed in front of us, shot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got robbed in front of me myself.
Yeah, the generations before us, that was like, whoa, they going crazy out here, but we was almost like numb to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, see somebody get robbed, like damn, that nigga just robbed that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the generation before us is like, man, they crazy out here.
Exactly. It's funny that you say that because it's the norm to us, like, because
we came up in the 90s, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, menace to society. Wake your punk self up for the 93 shot.
You know what I'm saying? South Central. You know, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny that you say we are kind of desensitized to it because me and my cousin, you remember Marshall was walking at a time when we shouldn't have been outside.
Yeah, Marshall got robbed a couple times, didn't he? No.
But me and him watched this lady get her purse snatched. And it wasn't just no quick snatch. I remember you telling me that. It wasn't no quick snatch either. She put up a slight fight before.
So he was like...
Yeah. But we just was like, oh, dang. Oh, but at the same time, we some kids ourselves, man. We was just in... Shoot, was that early? I'm thinking it might have been...
I remember
8th grade,
me that like around middle school. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Middle school. I want to say 8th grade or 7th, 9th. Yeah. And I'm like, but what were we gonna do? But at the same time, later on, like a few minutes later, we thought we was getting chased by them. It's most likely it was them because look.
Because y'all was a witness to the crime.
Exactly. Because look, we were.
You know what? Even if they wasn't chasing you the way things was back then, it was like it just made sense. Like, okay, they probably gonna get us now. Like, they probably gonna get us now. You know what I'm saying? We just saw what happened. It's time to run. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's how we used to think back then, bro. Like,
exactly.
But hold up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was hard. Everybody was
hard to the core. Yeah, nobody was just hardcore. You had hardcore and hard to the core.
Hard to the core. Remember Melvin Uncle John?
That
R.I.P. Dude was the hardest dude on the block. He wanted to be the hardest dude on the block.
Exactly. He was our Debo without being Debo, without doing Debo stuff. Like he just wanted to mimic Debo.
No, he did Debo stuff, bro. I lived on his end.
Okay, bro. You was on his end. He didn't come down to our end.
Yeah,
except for that time to chase you.
Right. He chased me. Right.
That's the only time he came on our end is when he chased.
You say who? Debo.
So I take that back.
You see what we go do? You know what I'm saying?
I knew he was one of those repeat offenders, but I didn't know he was doing like Debo type stuff because you stayed down there with him. I didn't.
Yeah, but see, a lot of people wasn't having that down there though. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get all into it, but he pulling guns on niggas. It was niggas like, nigga, shoot me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't niggas wasn't punking out, nigga.
Exactly,
you know
because he wasn't as hard as he thought he was.
Like, unfortunately, bro, every car that rolled by, he stood up. That's what the 90s was, though. That's what the 90s was, bro. It had young black men thinking we had to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we gotta have the man show, man. That's why we gotta have this man show because you want to be gangsters now. How you gonna be gangster and you ain't going outside? Exactly. You gotta be in shape to be gangster.
Exactly. Or you gonna get your ass beat, nigga.
Exactly. You gotta be in shape
out here, nigga.
that generational thought process. We gotta change that. We gotta change that for real. On the Breakfast Club, they got a promo with Lil Raft on it.
Who?
Yachty.
Oh, Lil Raft. Little tugboat.
Little tugboat.
Little Babalo.
Oh, nowadays
Detroit people know about that, nigga.
Nowadays, the Little Princess boat. That's Lil Nas's boat.
Right. Exactly.
But they got a promo that they be playing. I think it's one of the Donkeys of the Days things, and one of the promos got Lil Yachty on there saying, "The Breakfast Club ain't this brunch?" I'm like,
I know what you. Yeah, the little montage.
Montage, and I'm like, that's the stupid that we have in the world. And these are supposed to be the people of our future. It's like, no, it's not brunch, nigga. No, it's breakfast.
It's breakfast time.
It's breakfast. When you have the interview, it's not even 10 o'clock yet.
But I don't even think it'd be 8 o'clock.
Man, it's brunch is when the show is going off the air.
Exactly.
That's
when you can merge breakfast and lunch together, that's brunch. Nigga.
My goodness,
around
man.
that time. Nigga. Later on.
And cats like that got money.
Yeah. That's what they giving the money to.
Exactly. That's what they're giving the money to.
That's what they giving it to.
And
the people who do dumb stuff with the money and say stupid stuff, that's who they giving the money.
Got all the money. And when you say that, it just popped in my head just now when you say that's who they're giving the money to. Just like that whole gay agenda that they're throwing on shows. Because in my opinion, but the whole, what you said about the gay agenda, yes, I do believe as well, it has no place in cartoons, with kiddie cartoons. Like, they be coming on like I'm talking about for your kids that ain't even in school yet. That's going to daycare. It has no place in those type of cartoons because, for the simple fact, ain't no kid thinking about that.
Right.
Ain't no. So you're literally
throwing it in there.
Implementing. You literally throwing it, implementing it into their brain.
They trying to. Yep.
And you got people saying like this one chick when I was working at this one place saying, she's a fun girl. Well, it's the same thing. Bias.
She hard.
Okay. Yeah, she's bi. But the thing about it, same thing. Bi is gay. People, stop. Again, godly persuasion. You got to have a name for every single thing. Exactly. Oh, my bad. She a girl, so that makes her not gay, even though a lesbian is gay. You idiot.
If you're a woman, right?
Exactly.
Because a man who's a lesbian wouldn't be gay.
Exactly. That's how stupid they are. That's how stupid they are. Bruce, he's a lesbian. Bruce is a lesbian. Bruce Jenner. Lesbian.
Yeah, Bruce,
lesbian.
I really don't know what Bruce is, but Bruce is a Bruce. That's what he is.
Exactly. That's the breed. That's a new breed now.
I think the B in LGBTQ stands for Bruce. Oh yeah, you a Bruce, huh? Yeah, nigga. That nigga's a Bruce.
That's hilarious. Going to the adoption agency. What you want? What you looking for? We got little girls, we got little boys, and we got Bruces. Which one you want? Which one you want?
You say he already a Bruce at that age?
You want a boy or a girl or a Bruce?
But that's crazy, man.
Going back to
nigga is an Olympian, man. Nigga got awards, man.
Going back to when you said that's who they're giving the money to, the stupids like Yachty. Yachty. It's like, to me, again, that's another agenda. Why they're glorifying stupidity. That's literally glorifying stupidity.
Yeah, literally. They're glorifying all the wrong things. They glorifying throw your money away. Don't invest it in things.
Exactly.
They glorifying all of the wrong stuff.
Right? They glorify stupidity. And I've noticed that people, not just kids, oh my goodness, kids is straight up different breeds of human beings, man.
Right. Animals.
Exactly. We gotta grow into a human when we a kid.
Right. Exactly.
We not born humans, man. Man, they different, boy. They is so different.
They are, bro.
Man, but
ain't no telling what kids be thinking.
And ain't no telling what kids be thinking, and kids ain't gonna tell you what they think.
Right. Exactly. Boy, what you thinking, boy?
I don't know.
Right.
So why are you performing anything and your mind is blank? How are you able to even do stuff if you're not thinking about doing stuff?
How are you functioning?
Exactly. But I'm seeing like how they're glorifying stupidity, and you know how we get bullied, or you know how bullies be, or I ain't even gonna say bullies because how kids be like, ragging on the kid that's in his butts. They're like, oh, smarty pants. Do you know how dumb you sound?
That's dumb.
That's dumb. You trying
trying to make us dumb, bro. They do it at young ages, bro. And
oh my goodness, man. I every time I think about stuff, it always leads back to this freaking religion, this freaking Bible, man. Because the kids in Bibles are like they
you mean the kids in Bibles or
in the Bible? The kids in the Bible.
Kids
like,
the
youth. Right. I say that the youth in the Bible is like they put on a certain pedestal, on a certain pedestal of not only innocence, even though they out here doing all kinds of devilish stuff.
Yeah, they sinners. They the biggest sinners.
But at the same time, they're put
kids and white people.
Kids and white people.
I just seen a double walk by. Was it a white person or a kid? Both.
Person with their kid.
It was a white kid. Shit. Nigga said, let's get out of here.
We can't stay in this vicinity. We can't be in places with white kids. Double whammy. But yeah, man, when you think about that, man, and then I'm thinking about this as well, about the whole, smarty pants, bullying, teasing somebody about being smart. Again, it don't make no sense. But I also noticed this recently. But then when I noticed it recently, I noticed that we kind of been doing this all our lives, kind of.
We've been doing it, bro, because they've been having this agenda on, man.
Yes, like,
and it's cool to be dumb.
It's cool to be dumb. It's cool to be dumb.
When they be
dumb.
Yeah, dumb. It's people be thinking like, you know what I'm saying? If a teacher call them out, Mr. Jones, did you read that section? Man, I ain't reading that, man. I ain't reading that. And the whole class think that nigga cool, bro.
Oh, no.
Girls like him. Dudes want to be like him. Like, damn.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He said he ain't reading that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cool with getting F's. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be the cool cat that be like, what I look like reading this, teach? You look like somebody who's trying to get up out the hood. That's what
you know what I'm saying? But instead, now you look like somebody who want to stay there.
Exactly. You look like you want to stay there and join your daddy in jail.
Bruh, it's ignorance, man.
It's very ignorant. And also, I've noticed this as well, is I guess I don't want to, this is a lack of better terms. The terms of endearment / I guess conversation starters. I don't know, but when people, I just use my daughter as an example because she does this. She just walk in and just say, "Hey, you got a big head." Just say something that's like that would hurt, that would crush somebody who don't care about you, girl. What you saying right now? Like,
right.
I mean, but again, right. but she does that with everything. She finds some other, I guess you could say, derogatory way to greet you or / start a conversation.
Say hi. I was about to say, say hi.
Yeah,
but she got that from her aunties. She got that from no. Quan used to always. Look at your nose. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing too? How you doing today too?
That's what I was about to say. I was just about to say, like, and when I noticed her saying that just about every single day, every time she come across you or anybody, I've noticed that we've been doing this our whole lives.
Man, and then our parents was doing it. Our people, all of them, and their parents was doing it.
Exactly. So what's the deal behind what up though big nose? What up though big head? What up though ugly? What's the meaning behind that? Ugly. Why you just can't what up though?
They don't even call white people that. They don't even
they always ugly. White people always get the sir or ma'am at the end of it.
Why you respecting them so much? Like why you
they way
respect
uglier
yourself?
Than us. They way uglier than us.
I don't get it, bro.
Man,
because that's how they want it to be. That's how they teach us to do, bro.
And we don't even bother to scope that out.
We don't even bother to combat it, bro. We don't even be like, yo, what? Wait a minute, what they got us doing? Nah, we just go along with it.
Exactly. It had me thinking about what you said in one of our conversations about religion. Is do you believe that some people are just empty vessels and just following the footsteps ahead of them? And I'm like, but that's exactly what I get when you don't scope out what we just got finished talking about, and you don't see the issue or a slight issue with it. You don't see any subtles of like, whoa, what are you talking about, big head? You
right.
You sounding real smart right now, ugly.
Right.
I'm ugly, but you my girl. I'm ugly, but you my girlfriend though. So what you
right? I'm your man, like you know.
I'm your man, but I'm ugly though. That's what that says about you. Then you got a big heart.
You had a crush on me since 6th grade.
Exactly. I guess you got a big heart because you're going with somebody that's ugly.
Right. Exactly.
See,
man, I just wish we would all just like it'd just hit us one day, like, damn, you know what? Yeah, bro, that is how they've been trying to have us doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just wish it just snap one day, like, oh, they've been playing us against each other, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? That would probably be the most stupid statement out of all the stupidity. It's they've been playing us. Right. Dang, you are a nigga. You most definitely a nigga. You are most definitely. Matter of fact, you not a nigga. You the nigga they talk about.
So you the token.
Exactly. You are the token nigga that they talk about. For you to say, oh shoot, they've been playing us.
Yeah, because that's how they look when they get it. You know what I'm saying?
Like you crazy, just not knowing that they've been playing us, even though you watch all these slave movies, you seen all the roots. You seen Django five times. Did Django? You seen Did Django 5 times?
Right.
You seen Birth of a Nation, the remake, the black version. How many times did you just now, nigga?
So many people don't get it, bro.
Yeah, man. I wish other people would join the conversation, man. That's all. And conversate.
Right.
Conversate. Don't just join the conversation to be like, well, y'all over here talking some niggerness. And I'm just that may be true, but you the only one mad though, nigga.
Right.
We may be talking some niggerdom here. It may probably be niggerdom. We probably
you the one acting like a nigga.
Exactly. You the only one acting like a nigga though. So that's why I just wish people would join the conversation. That'd be extra dope, man, because again, I do hear some gutter stuff, like some real stuff on other people's platform, but it just be like one of those one-off episodes versus whatever talking this stuff that we're talking now consistently all the time.
Always touching on it.
Always touching on the taboo.
For them, it just be a show that's specific. Like today we're gonna talk about taboo stuff. You know
exactly. Like, today's episode is titled Taboo.
Right.
And that'd be the only time you hear what we probably talking about now on this particular show. Yeah, man. And again, if that's what your show is all about, cool. Because
I mean, that's cool too.
Yeah, that's cool. You ain't about taboo. Whatever talk is about taboo, but everything else is get brought up as well. Like I don't talk about what everybody else is talking about. I let them talk about that because everybody is talking about it. So you join that group. You go to the non-taboo session because it can't be taboo if everybody's talking about it.
Right.
But that's cool. Maybe you said something that got to the normacy of whatever it is you're talking about. Us, whatever talk, we got to constantly bring up that whites are the straight niggas because that's taboo.
Yeah.
People don't talk about how niggerish whites are. And how we learned our nigga dumb from how niggerish they have been. So people don't talk about that. So that's what I like to talk about. I love touching on that. I love picking out the fact that, wait a minute, y'all talking about R. Kelly's music and what he's done about his about these females and all this and this and that.
What so he supposedly done,
supposedly have done, but y'all didn't catch the fact that he did blah blah blah. You know, so that's what I'm talking about, because that right there is way insignificant right now versus like, bruh, not only did he do the fact of what he's been alleged of, but y'all overlooking the fact that he impregnated this 11-year-old. Why are y'all overlooking that, John? Why y'all talking about yeah, why y'all still talking about his freaking music not being played at the freaking party? Or I still listen to R. Kelly. I don't care what they say, blah, blah, blah. Okay, oh, that's cool. Everybody talking about that. That's cool. But why do y'all why y'all throwing out the fact that he impregnated a 9-year-old? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the stuff I like to talk about, man.
Now they saying now they got new stuff coming out on him. Somebody messing with little boys.
Exactly. He didn't put he hung around Mike Jack too long. You went from little girls to little boys, man. That's why Mike Jack got off, because he took them. He gave him the kill. Exactly. The ones that they talking about Mike Jack did all this and this and that. That wasn't Mike. He was telling the truth. Kels took though. He was from him. That's why
it was him.
That's why he never got locked up, because Kels took
him. The niggas got a photo somewhere. That nigga Mike pointing at Kels
like. with his Michael Jackson hat too down like this.
Right. Exactly.
You know it's Mike Jack because his nose is poking out the brim right here.
Exactly. Yeah, that's Mike nose right there.
And his hand is glittering.
Exactly.
Let's close out, man. Thanks for listening to whatever, Todd. It's been another awesome recording. I love this freaking conversation, man. I love conversation. Self-proclaimed philanthropist, but I love to talk to all y'all someday. I want to understand, or I would love to talk about why you smart but do nigga stuff.
Right.
I want to talk about why you smart but saying this is not breakfast, it's brunch. I want to know why.
Exactly.
I want to know why you smart.
He might as well would have said this is a midnight snack.
I want to know why you smart, and yet you still ask questions like, what's the mechanism in social media that we can get everybody on it to stop lying? Asking questions like that gets you millions.
Damn. Right. Damn.
Give your shout outs, man.
Hey, shout out to my fam, your fam, our fam. Shout out to the listeners, the viewers. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to you, bro.
Oh yeah. And I also want to give a shout out to the listeners. You guys are awesome, especially if you take time out to conversate without getting mad or just slightly upset. Slightly upset is acceptable to me. You don't have to get mad. Upset is cool.
Right.
Upset is cool. To me, upset is passionate about what you're saying. Mad is like you just straight skip passion about what you're saying, and you just being belligerent about your love, whatever it is you love. I gotta fight every night about my passion.
Prove my love.
I gotta fight every night to prove my passion.
I gotta fight every night to prove what I'm passionate about. He said that was long. He said a lot of words.
I think if you gotta fight every night to prove what you're passionate about, if it gotta go every night to what you're passionate about, probably what you're passionate about, it may be wrong.
You shouldn't be passionate about that.
It just may be wrong. I'm just saying.
I got to fight every night to prove my love. Well, is she proving her love to you though? You doing your job, nigga.
Oh man. And I also want to give a shout out to all the family out in the world. Yours specifically, I love your family. Mine specifically, I love most of my family. And I especially love the ones I created. My wife, my kids. I do love y'all. Of course, these are just jokes. Everything on Whatever Talk is jokes with a serious meaning.
Exactly.
I guess that's the best way to explain it. We make fun of literally every single thing, no matter how serious, no matter how unserious, no matter how smart you claim, no matter how dumb you is.
Exactly.
We making fun of you no matter what. Why? And we expect to get made fun back, Evan.
Right.
I go
Shoot back. Okay?
Of course. I'm doing it for the ones. First of all, I'm doing it for me because that's what I feel like. But I'm also doing it for the ones who do like it. All the ones who don't like it, thanks for the free publicity.
Yeah.
I appreciate it because probably people who famous or got all this money for doing stupid stuff and saying stupid things, they probably would have never got that way if you didn't like it.
Yep, exactly.
So, leaving out on that note, into the next episode,
whatever.
If you would have made it this far, but then you made it to the end of the show, you can stay posted, but we gotta go. But wait a minute, leave a comment, tell us what you think about it. Come again, tell a friend, tell whoever listening. Whatever talk.